12 states in America are coming to the defense of Florida because Florida doesn't want China buying up land next to military bases. Seems good to me. Now, there are good attorney generals. Let's start with this guy. This is a fellow in Idaho named Raul Labrador. He and 11 other Republican attorney generals are coming to the assistance of the state of Florida for the purpose of defending a Florida law regarding Chinese land ownership. Governor Ron DeSantis signed a bill, and these 12 state attorneys are defending Florida because the law in Florida bans the ownership of land near military installations and major infrastructure to protect national security. Why does the Chinese government or their proxies need to own land next to a military base, an air base, an army base, a nuclear power plant? They're buying up land across the country next to these strategic installations, meaning they're right up against the fence. Why would they want to do that? The states are Idaho, Arkansas, Georgia, Indiana, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, New Hampshire, North Dakota, and South Dakota, South Carolina, and Utah. And they filed a brief last week condemning the plaintiffs' unfair treatment in labeling Florida as racist. So this is not a joke. So a Florida law is blocking, in certain cases, Chinese national institutions from buying land next to military installations. And so the state of Florida got sued as being racist. 24 of the 50 states already have laws like this. But now in Florida, when that law gets proposed, debated, passed, and signed, Florida is a racist state. By the way, it's not just China. It applies to China, Cuba, Venezuela, Iran, Syria, Russia, North Korea. They're all enemies of the United States. They shouldn't need to have land next to a military base. Why would anybody argue with that? Why are you arguing in favor of our national security getting jeopardized by enemies of the country, literally enemies of the country, owning land up against the fence where the troops and the equipment are based that protect us? Or God forbid, a nuclear power plant where you could launch something from the fence and cause a whole lot of havoc. And to me, that would be terrifying. I agree with Florida. I don't think it's racist, unless it's racist against all these countries: Chinese people, Cuban people, Venezuelan people, Iranians, Syrians, Russians, and North Koreans. Geez, that's a whole lot of racists. We're either a really racist state, Florida, I mean, where everybody's hated, or this has something to do with national security, and I'm going to go with the security part. Makes more sense to me.